conversion of one solid to another, frustum of a cone, and important formulae related to frustum of a cone. Now we focus on word problem. The word problems are very important for examination point of view. They will carry 4 or 5 mark questions. So we have to observe carefully and do it properly, children. The first one is, how many silver coins 1.75 centimeter in diameter and of thickness 2 millimeter must be melted to form a cuboid of dimensions 5.5 centimeter into 10 centimeter into 3.5 centimeter. This is related to conversion of one solid to another. That is, the silver coin should be melted and should form a cuboid. Now here the important thing is the volume of a silver coin equal to volume of a cuboid. We know that. Now the diameter of the coin we had given. The shape of the coin will be like the shape of a cylinder of radius equal to 1.75 by 2 centimeter. Diameter had given, converted into radius. Radius equal to d by 2. Now that simplified will get 0.875 centimeter, and height of a coin had given, that is the 2 mm, that should be converted into centimeter. 2 by 10 centimeter equal to 0.2 centimeter. Now we have to find out the volume of a coin. Volume of a coin equal to pi r square h. This is the formula related to cylinder. Volume of a cylinder. That equal to, substitute the value 22 by 7 into r value is 0.875 into 0.875 into h is 0.2 centimeter cube. That's it. On simplified we get 0.48125 centimeter cube. This is the volume of a coin. Volume of coins required to form the cuboid equal to 5.5 into 10 into 3.5 centimeter cube. That equal to 192.5 centimeter cube. Then we require to find out the number of coins. So number of coins required to form the cuboid equal to volume of cuboid by volume of a coin. We have to divide. Will give the number of silver coins. That equal to 192.5. This is the volume of a cuboid by volume of a coin is 0.48125. On simplified we get the 400. Hence 400 coins must be melted to form a cuboid of required dimensions. Understood, children? Problem number 2. The slant height of the frustum of a cone is 4 centimeter and perimeters of its circular ends are 18 centimeter and 6 centimeter. Find the curved surface area of the frustum. This is a frustum. These two are the circular ends. That perimeter of the circular ends had given. We have to find out the R1 and R2. Slant height had given, that is the 4 centimeter. Now we have to find out the curved surface area of a frustum. That is the outer part. Area of the outer part. We know that the curved surface area of the frustum pi r1 plus pi r2 into L. Now what they have given, we'll see that. Slant height of the frustum had given, that is L equal to 4 centimeter. The perimeter of the upper part and lower part had given, that we have denoted as 2 pi r1. The circumference or perimeter of the circle is 2 pi r. We know that. So we have denoted as 2 pi r1 equal to 6 or pi r1 equal to 6 by 2 equal to 3 centimeter. 2 pi r2 as it is that equal to 18 centimeter or pi r2 equal to 18 by 2 equal to 9 centimeter. Now apply the formula. Curved surface area of the frustum equal to pi r1 plus pi r2 into L. We know that the value of pi r1 is 3 centimeter. Value of pi r2 is 9 centimeter. Substitute here 3 plus 9 into 4. L is the 4. That equal to 9 plus 3 is 12 into 4 is 48 centimeter square. So the curved surface area of the frustum equal to 48 centimeter square. Problem number 3. A tent is in the shape of a cylinder cylinder surmounted by a conical top. If the height and diameter of the cylindrical part are 2.1 meter and 4 meter and the slant height of the top is 2.8 meter. Find the area of the canvas used for making the tent. Also find the cost of canvas of the tent at the rate of rupee 500 per meter square. Now noted as that the base of the tent will not be covered with canvas. The base of the tent should not be covered with the canvas. This is the shape of the tent, that is the bottom is cylindrical part, top is the conical part. Now we have to find out the CSA of cylindrical part and CSA of conical part should be added up, will give the total surface area of the tent. Now then calculate the amount of canvas what we require. Now first we have to do that what they had given. Height of the cylindrical part had given, that is 2.1 meter. Diameter of the cylindrical part 4 meter. Then curved surface area of the cylindrical part equal to 2 pi r h. 2 into pi value 22/7. R is 2 into 2.1. It gives 26.4 meter square. Here diameter converted into radius. The diameter is 4 meter. The converted radius, the value of radius is 2. Then slant height of the cone had given, that is 2.8 meter, and find out the CSA of the conical top, that is pi RL. Substitute the values. 22/7 into R is 2 into slant height is 2.8. It gives 17.6 meter square. Area of the canvas used for making the tent equal to CSA of the cylindrical part plus CSA of the conical top. Now we know that CSA of the cylinder is 26.4 plus CSA of the conical top is 17.6 equal to 44 meter square. We have to add up the two CSA of the cylinder and conical top, which gives the area of the canvas. Therefore, cost of the canvas required at the rate of rupee 500 per meter square. Per meter square is spent at rupee 500. So, what is the value of the 44 meter square? That equal to 44 into 500 gives rupee 22,000. Example 4. A container opened from the top is in the form of a frustum of a cone of height 60 cm with radii of its lower and upper ends as 8 cm and 20 cm respectively. Find the cost of the milk which can completely fill the container at the rate of rupee 20 per liter. Pi value had given, that is 3.14. This is a frustum of a cone. It contains the milk. That height of the frustum had given, that is 60 cm, R1 8 cm and R2 20 cm. Now we know that volume of the frustum of a cone equal to 1/3 pi into h into R1 square plus R2 square plus R1 into R2. Now substitute the values of the R1, R2 and h in the formula. V equal to 1/3 into pi value 3.14 into h is 16, that is bracket 8 square plus 20 square plus 8 into 20. 1/3 into 3.14 into 16, on simplification we will get 624. The further 3.14 into 16 into 3 2s are 6, 0. We can't divide 2 by 3, so we have to add 0. 3 8s are 24, it becomes 208. On the product of that 3.14 into 3328 is 10,449.9 centimeter cube. We have to round it off to the 49 to 50. Now it becomes 10,450 centimeter cube. Now we have to convert centimeter cube into liter. We know that 1 liter equal to 1000 centimeter cube. So cost of 1000 centimeter cube of milk is rupee 20 had given in the problem. Therefore, the cost of 10,450 centimeter cube of milk is equal to 20 into 10,450 divided by 1000. That gives 2090 by 10. That equal to rupee 209. This is the cost of the milk equal to rupee 209. Understood? Problem number 5. A cylindrical bucket 32 cm high and with radius of base 18 cm is filled with sand. The bucket is emptied on the ground and a conical heap of sand is formed. If the height of the conical heap is 24 cm, find the radius and slant height of the heap. Now this is a bucket containing the sand. We have to empty on the floor. It form a heap of the sand that is in the form of coal. Now we have to find out what they had given. We see now the height of the cylindrical bucket had given, that is 32 cm, and radius of the base of the bucket is 18 cm. Find out the volume of the sand in the bucket equal to pi r square h. Volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. Substitute the values. That equal to pi into r value is 18 square, h value is 32. On simplified, we will get 10,368 by centimeter cube. Then we come to the conical heap. Height of the conical heap had given, that is 24 centimeter. Let radius of heap be r centimeter. We have to find out the radius of the heap of the sand. Then volume of the sand in the heap equal to 1/3 pi r square h. This is the volume of the cone. That equal to 1/3 pi r square. H value is 24. That is 3 8s are 24. On cancelling, on simplified, it gives 8 pi r square centimeter cube. According to the question, volume of the cylindrical bucket equal to the volume of the sand in the conical heap. I have to equate the volume of the cylindrical shape and conical shape. It gives 10,368 pi equal to 8 pi r square. Pi get cancelled. That therefore r square equal to 10,368 by 8 equal to 1,296. Take out the square root. Therefore r equal to 36 centimeter. Therefore radius of the heap of the sand is 36 centimeter. Now we have to find out the slant height of the conical heap. Now we have to split into two right triangles. That one part is, this is height of the cone is 24 centimeter and radius we found 36 centimeter. Now apply the formula. H had given 24 centimeter. We know that L square equal to H square plus R square. Apply the Pythagoras theorem for right triangle. Now substitute the values. H is 24 square plus R value is 36 square, 876 plus 1296. We have to add up, will give 1872. Now find out the square root of 1872. That therefore L equal to 43.267 centimeter. Hence radius of conical heap is 36 centimeter and slant height of the conical heap is 43.267 centimeter. Children, do it properly. That is very important problem for examination point of view. They will ask for 4 or 5 marks questions. Thank you, children.